Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, back to do day 2 of my 31 Days of Horror in October. Today I watched The Brotherhood of Satan. Now, the Brotherhood of Satan clocks in at about 92 minutes and is from the year I was born, which is 1971. This is a recent pickup for me, and I was really eager to watch this. The Brotherhood of Satan was directed by, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Bernard McKeevity, who unfortunately passed away February the 2nd of 2004 at the age of 79 due to natural causes. I'm not really even sure what natural causes are anymore. It seems like 79 is way too early, but I don't know. Now, he was responsible for a ton of television, and it was usually like 2 or 3 episodes here and there. He was responsible for episodes of Rawhide, Gunsmoke, SWAT. He did an episode of Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, which I used to love when I was growing up. The Incredible Hulk, The Dukes of Hazzard, and he directed 2 episodes of one of my very favorite television series, which is the Planet of the Apes, the live-action series. Now, listed as the main character, of course, is Strother Martin, who plays Doc Duncan. He's not the main character. He was just the character who had done the most, I guess, or the name that was attached to the film. Strother Martin was in Cool Hand Luke, Slapshot, True Grit, movies like that, movies that had seen a bit of notoriety. The 2 main characters are actually Anna Capri, who plays Nikki. Unfortunately, she passed away in 2010 at the age of 66 due to a traffic accident. And Charles Bateman, who plays Ben, who he did some television, like The Rockford Files and Matlock, shows like that, Barnaby Jones. Now, Anna Capri, the only thing I could recognize her in was, if you guys have ever seen Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee, she was the main prostitute that John Saxon picked out and was with when they were at Han's tournament. So, basically a synopsis on this film, and it's kind of reads like a little bit like Children of the Corn in a way, but I'll get to that in a minute. Ben and Nikki, and it's Ben's daughter, his wife was killed 6 years previous, are basically driving across country to see his mom, or the child's grandmother. And as they're driving, they see a really horrible accident on the side of the road. So they go to the nearest town, which is not far, to report it. And there is something really wrong with this town. You can definitely tell right away there's something very wrong with this town. And unfortunately, that's about as far as I'm going to be able to go with this one without really giving anything away. I actually really enjoyed this. It was definitely better than I thought it was going to be. This is actually rated PG, but back then with a PG rating, you could get away with a lot more than you can now, of course, which is why they created PG-13. But an interesting fact about this movie is when the movie was in theaters, they actually were giving away these little packets that had the Brotherhood of Satan tag on there. They were called Satan's Soul Seeds. And basically, they were supposed to protect you from the Brotherhood of Satan. And of course, at the very end, I gotta look up on eBay to see if anyone has any of these for sale or anything. But according to IMDb, it said that as of right now, it hasn't sprouted anything evil. So, but I just thought that was a pretty cute little thing that they gave away with the film itself. I'm gonna give this film a 7.5, and that is 7.5 smashing pumpkins or smashed pumpkins. I did enjoy this. It was a little slow towards the middle. I thought the acting was pretty well done in this, and as far as like the overall plot and everything, it had a lot of layers, which is why I couldn't really go into a whole lot with the synopsis. But it gives you kind of like that Children of the Corn feel in a way, as far as like the overall story goes. But I think that's pretty good. 7.5 smashed pumpkins. So, I have some names actually to add to our 31 days. One of the things I really enjoyed last year when I was a watcher and didn't have my own YouTube channel was I really enjoyed this month seeing all the different reviews that people, did, and, going from one to the other to the other to the other. But, unfortunately, you had to do a little bit of searching because, a lot of people didn't put links, and that's what I'm trying to do this year. So, these are the people that are currently participating that I actually got permission to do. Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, Last Venom 76, Jen's Reviews from the Grave with Christian, Lisa Loves, Dave Maggot, Rusting Willpower, Ross from Random Horror, TheHORRORman, Horror Fan 34, and Movie Review Time. Now, a couple other things that my friends are doing. Andrew's Crypt is currently doing a recommendation every day, which I think is so cool. So definitely go check out his channel. I'll put him in the link. And Strange Monkey, Lisa Loves, and Movie Massacre are doing it's a series this month called Three from the Grave, and I cannot wait to see that. So, but I will be updating the list, of course, every day and reading off these names because I've been enjoying all their channels, so I think you guys might too. And if you like what you see and hear, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.